I can see now what these kite things are that they let off. See, it's got fire in the middle. It turns out like a heart. You've got to hold it like that, and then as the air in it gets hotter, it's supposed to take off. Well, and up it goes. It's kind of standing there now, and it's come back down again. You've got to hold it lightly. Of course, you can get your fingers burned doing that. And up it goes. And once it starts to go up slightly, it goes over a bit faster. How it is that the flame doesn't make the whole thing go, I don't know. Why it is that it doesn't go up in smoke. Anyway, off it goes. Over in the background there, some strange black UFO is going. This thing's going up that way. What that other black thing is, I don't know. It's probably a hydroplane or something, or maybe a kite, or maybe some more of the same. But anyway, those are quite interesting. Now I know exactly what they are because I've seen it up nearby, thanks to these people that don't even seem aware that I'm filming them, which is maybe a good thing. They might say, give us some money for the experience. I don't know. That's Cosmos Hotel, by the way. For anybody who's interested in the kind of thing. So seems to be suffering a bit. It's got a trail of smoke behind it. I think it is burning something, isn't it? Oh, how nice. What's making all that sound? Oh, they've got a whole bunch of them that they bought. Celebrating the fact it's Friday night. I've been to the bookshop, ladies and gentlemen. It's going back to VDN car just for another teremok. I've been fasting all day, but I think I'll break my fast with something nice in the evening, namely a cheese and bacon pancake. Done the teremok way, hopefully I get one. Of course, going in and out of this territory is completely free. What you buy inside of it, of course, is normally paid for in money. Not too expensive either by, the standards of... There's not so much foreign tourists that come here, it's more the Russians themselves that come and relax. You get some foreigners, but it's not so foreigner dominated like the things in the centre tend to be. So therefore, prices are a bit more normal. Of course, nothing in Moscow is cheap, but it's just whether it's a bit expensive or ridiculously expensive. But I did have a very nice time in the bookshop. I'm not sure it's a good idea. It's live. And some of those South American people doing a funny dance at the same time. There's the Soviet man and woman with their big bale of hay or whatever it is that they've got raised above their heads, showing the triumph of agriculture. There's the Moscow Eye. I wanted to show you the nice purchases that I did in the bookshop, but I'll tell you what I've got. I've got Ray Bradbury in English. I wasn't planning to buy that. I was planning to buy a Russian-Spanish dictionary of about the right number of words to basically make it up to the number of words you need to go ahead and read in Spanish with comfort, even the literature or newspapers or anything you like, which is about 16,000 words in my opinion. I was basically found the right size dictionary, and to use Russian for it in the way that I use German for Czech. I found that doing Czech that way really helped my German. So hopefully getting my Spanish up to that level will also help my Russian. Work as a checklist to see if there's any of those 16,000 words I don't know in Russian. There certainly were a surprising number I didn't know in German, maybe about 10%. So, which is a bit of a pity because I thought I was pretty much there in German, but never mind. Found out exactly where the truth was there, and also kept some up in the got some up a little bit, you know, in the memory. Refreshed my memory of some of them, activated them more, as it were. Although gold list isn't really for activating. So yeah, today that's what I've done. I've basically went to the bookshop to get that, and also I was going to see if I could see about getting some Uzbek book, but I didn't get an Uzbek book. Chatted to Amir, my friend and many of your friends, no doubt, from the Polyglot conference, Kazakh person. Asked him a bit on Facebook about his recommendations with regard to a Turkic language from Central Asia, and in the end he says, you know, well, it's difficult to find decent materials. Why don't you just go ahead and do Turkish, you know? We all understand Turkish quite well because it's a big language, so we all kind of like, you know, all of us Turkish Central Asian people, we kind of are a little bit exposed to it, and it's quite well known amongst us. So you could get by in Central Asia, apart from the fact that you'll get by in Russian. But if you want to be a little bit more local, a little bit more on their side, as it were, then Turkish is a good option for the whole region, even though it's not in the region itself. The 4 of the 5 of the countries are Turkic language speakers. The other is a Persian. I think Tajik is a Turkish. A Persian dialect. Anyway, Cherimok is here. I better stop. So I end up getting a very good course in Turkish. Maybe I'll review it for you later. It's in Russian. So again, you can use Russian to learn Turkish and keep the Russian going that way. It's a more interesting way of doing things when you're a polyglot. Right, so while I'm waiting for that to come, yeah, I'll show you. I got a nice book for gold listing with, which is this very attractive looking notebook with a ship on it, all done in old style. That's one thing. Oh, and I got an awful lot. I shouldn't probably take them all out because I've got a number of presents for my daughter. So school cahiers, yeah, tetradi, but in on the vintage series. There's one for English for her, so she can look a little bit cool. Anyway, we're here. The tram's come. I'm not going to talk anymore. Inside of the tram, looks like this coming up to the centre there. This goes a little bit behind the scenes. It's right next to the building I used to work in. I'll show you one more of my books while we're doing this. Turecki Язык без границ. This comes with a 90-minute CD. Grammatical tables, and it says comes with Turecko-Ruski, Rusko-Turecki Slovak. It's actually 4,500 words, which is really unusually big for one of these almost school-style books. It has a really very large. Whether it's really a very well-made courseware, which is not disjointed or something, I don't know. That'll come out in the wash if it's, you know, making good explanations that are clear, etc. But certainly looks like it's really got a good idea. And then what else I got? I got this Espanol, like I said. I talked about that. That's the right one for that. And then I also got the Stories of Ray Bradbury. So that's in a very nice edition. And here's the this is the Turecki CD that goes with the book. So that was my haul from the bookshop. It's still in the yeah, that's the building I used to work in over there. Next one's my stop.